The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to take a 100-day voyage around the world to visit exciting and unusual countries and earn college credit at the same time? By enrolling in a program called Semester at Sea, sponsored by the University of Pittsburgh, your dream can become a reality. In this program, we will show why Semester at Sea might very well be the best academic experience of your life. Semester at Sea is conducted aboard the SS Universe, an American-built 18,000-ton ship that has been equipped to serve as a floating university campus.
I'm going to meet a lot of people, and I'm looking for a great experience. I feel lucky to be here.
The ship includes classrooms, library, a computer lab, hospital, a student union, and cafeteria-style dining. Other facilities include a study lounge, swimming pool, sports and sun decks, snack bar, campus store, and a photographic darkroom. Student cabins are dormitory style, available in doubles or triples. The ship and the community that develops each semester is the heart of Semester at Sea. The universe becomes home to the students, faculty, and staff during the 100-day voyage. Alumni of Semester at Sea will always describe a genuine fondness for their seagoing alma mater.
Ship life is incredible. I've met lots of new people, made lots of new friends. It's just something that I never dreamed I could ever do.
Each semester, students participating on Semester at Sea are undergraduates from colleges and universities across the United States, representing approximately 150 schools. International students are participating in increasing numbers. 5 Soviet students joined a recent voyage as part of an agreement that hopefully will result in similar groups of students on every voyage.
That we will meet not very many students, but very many friends here.
It's the program goal that each country on the itinerary be represented to create a truly international shipboard community. Academically, students represent a broad range of disciplines and majors. There are students with specific interest in an international field, while others see the Semester at Sea experience as a broadening of their liberal arts education. Generally, students choose to participate on Semester at Sea during their sophomore or junior years.
Or have close ties with one or the other of the superpowers, but it means you don't tie yourself only to one.
The close interaction of a diverse student body and student-faculty involvement that extends beyond the classroom play an important role in the community that develops on board the ship. Students and faculty are able to cultivate relationships that are not possible on the typical campus. A dynamic atmosphere for learning exists during the 100-day voyage, which envelops all participants.
Confusing and frustrating to the citizens because
Each voyage brings a new group of faculty to Semester at Sea, and like the students, they represent a multitude of colleges and universities. Most faculty have resident experience in one or more countries on the itinerary, and many will speak languages of the countries visited.
Are we getting across yet? The American said, "That stupid man. I could save these people from malaria. I had all the equipment." And he said no. He didn't hear with any kind of sensitivity that that Tibetan monk was in a tremendous moral dilemma. Does that make sense to you? It's awfully hard to do this. I'm trying to suggest that you hear differently and you see differently. Let's try one more.
Students can choose from approximately 50 courses, both lower and upper division, offered through the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Pittsburgh. A diverse selection of courses are offered each semester, making it possible for students to consider Semester at Sea regardless of their major.
I'm taking astronomy, Soviet Russia, oceanography, and the core class, and I'm loving all of them.
Courses are taught in disciplines such as anthropology, biology, business, economics, English writing and literature, fine arts, geography, history, international studies, music, political science, psychology, religious studies and sociology, and theater arts.
I got all my classes and I dropped 2 and added 2, so.
I really like my classes, and the teachers are great. They do a good job of relating things you learn in class to the ports you visit and the people you're about to see and the cultures and everything. So when you get into the country, you really know what's going on and you understand a lot more than you would by just stepping into the country as a normal tourist.
I mean, before the trip, I didn't even know what a sitar was, and I took the class just because, as a musician, I wanted to play around with a new instrument. And the hands-on experience just brings another facet of Indian culture to life for me.
As the central intellectual focus for the semester, the core course is required for all students. International Studies 100, or CORE, is a multidisciplinary course that provides an overview of the areas and issues encountered during the voyage.
Think of the change from 500 years ago. That's what's revolutionary. That's what's changing the world.
Some of the big challenges facing Spain today are not...
The core class really helps me to prepare for the countries. We learn about all aspects of a country, the religion, the economics, the political situation. I enjoy it because the teachers really stress taking off our cultural lenses when we get to a country.
The core director orchestrates the resources of all faculty on board, as well as interport lecturers who join the voyage for short periods and bring specific expertise in a particular country or region.
If they understand the scope of differences and problems that we face, they will learn a lot from this visit to Yugoslavia.
I think Malaysia is an interesting stop for them because of its diversity of races, diversity of cultures.
Students participating in Semester at Sea are enrolled at the University of Pittsburgh for that semester, and credits offered are fully transferable to most colleges and universities. The field program is a vital part of Semester at Sea, actively involving students in the countries on the itinerary. Educational activities in the field complement classroom instruction, with field experience becoming the lab component of each course. A varied selection of structured activities, or practica, are offered in each country, enabling students to fulfill academic requirements and accommodate a diverse range of interests, travel experience, and budgets. Each student will be expected to fulfill a field component for each course as determined by the faculty. These requirements can be completed by choosing from the selection of structured travel activities offered, combined with independent travel. The standard practica relate broadly to the nature of the voyage. They provide opportunities for travel to places of significant cultural, historical, and political interest.
Semester at Sea has been my opportunity to get away from the everyday college life and textbook experiences and really begin to learn
My eyes are just being opened to my ethnocentric views that I never knew I had.
The content of these academically related practica varies greatly. There are diplomatic briefings, homestays, university visits, and meetings with government officials. Trips are also planned to corporate headquarters,
Things as you've seen in the LVP plant.
manufacturing facilities, villages, and museums.
I think the experience of the different cultures I've seen has really helped me motivate myself to really try and make a difference.
My perceptions have changed a lot since I've started the trip. My perceptions about myself, about people, about the different cultures that I've seen, about the world.
I've learned more in these 3 months than I've learned in the last 3 years in college.
The standard practica also include optional extended trips beyond the port cities. In addition to their significant educational value, these trips are offered because they require considerable advanced planning, logistical and visa support, making them difficult to plan independently. The faculty-directed practica are developed to meet the specific needs of individual classes. They are typically designed and led by the faculty who have drawn on their own international experience. Several of these practica will be required because they are vital components of each course.
This FDP or field exercise is great for the program. It's something that I at home try to do. I have my students do exercises inside cities in the U.S., particularly the home city, but I can't obviously ask them to do work in foreign countries, and on this voyage I can. And so I have them do exercises in cities, either independent exercises or on directed ones where we have people guide us, and then they have to write reports on what they see and some of their observations and apply them to the cities they visit.
I've always been really interested in Asian religions. I like to me, it's just personally fascinating, and I like to have the chance to try to turn on young people to it. And this is the perfect chance because not only is there the theory, there's the actual practice. Rather than talking about a temple, we'll go to one. It's just great.
Faculty will also assist students in designing independent practica that relate the student's individual interest to the course material. Independent travel is strongly encouraged. As students travel around the world, they quickly learn how to make the most of their time when in port.
What I'm really looking forward to is maybe meeting someone in every country that's not a direct representative in the way of political or science or anyone, but someone that's just there on the streets that chooses to come up to me and talk to me and let me know about their lives and how they like living in their country.
Often, small groups of students will decide to travel together to places of special interest to them that are not a part of the structured field program. They may draw on the experience of the faculty and the field office staff on board as they make their travel plans. For many students, it is the chance encounters with people or rare experiences that occur during such travel that become the most memorable times of their voyage. These international experiences, coupled with a stimulating classroom environment, make Semester at Sea an exceptional opportunity for learning.
Soviet Union. God, what a place. Go into there with so many questions and leave with so many more.
Wait, try to get everyone.
3, 2, 1.
She's 20 today. Today is her birthday.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
And many happy results of the day. You have a birthday song in the Soviet Union. You sing.
Thank you.
You guys have a song you sing.
You sing Happy Birthday.
drawn to India? Because it is the most radically different culture from my own, of any other culture in the world. It's diverse, it's pluralistic, it's ancient. It's a festival of sight and sound and thought. It frequently spells out mystery to me. You simply cannot condense India to any one statement. Matter of fact, there's a saying among Indians, anything you say about India, the reverse is also true. But what I observe is an irrepressible humanity, a vitality of spirit that refuses to be conquered.
I was here last spring on semester at sea. I decided to come back to study Asia, and I thought Japan was a good place to study Asia from. And now I love it. $18, okay.
This experience has been one of the most incredible experiences of my life. I've grown a lot as a person and developed over the semester. My views have been extremely widened, and my concern for the world and for people of other cultures has been developed to a greater degree. I think that people, in order to get a better perspective on life, should really go and see what other cultures and other people live like.
Semester at Sea is about the future, your future. For whatever career you choose, your success will depend upon your knowledge of the world and your ability to thrive in a global community.
There's a wonderful quote from the great Indian poet Tagore that sums up the voyage for me. He says, "You are invited to the festival of this world." And it seems to me, taking this voyage is accepting that invitation. In my personal view, life is a celebration. It is a festival, and we should evaluate it. Celebration, evaluation. Seems to me that's what traveling and education are. And that's the festival we're invited to. Who could resist such an invitation?
Semester at Sea. The world is your classroom.